So the next thing we're going to start looking at is this major here. So as being the name major, there is always major fucking issues with it. First being a fucking chronic diesel leak, which seems to be coming out of the bottom of the tank. So what we'll do is I already took off the tank, cleaned it up and had a look, and yeah, there is a small little bit of trouble with it. Small, not as in small as in not much tin left. So that's the first thing to tackle on this thing. So one thing with this machine is has a very small diesel leak, as seen by little patch on the ground. Nothing much really, you know. It's only a weep. It's not really coming through in the camera, but yeah, only a weep, only a small weep of diesel coming out of it. So a little look at this tank, and yeah, there's your trouble right there. Bit of rust. So when we bought this tractor, we actually got a second tank, and I thought, oh great, I just cut that out of it because this one's very solid. So I just cut that piece out and slap it on there, and that'd be good gold. But of course, never that simple. The inside of this is well pitted up. So what I'm going to do, got to make a new one. Usual shit. So start out, mark it out. Got to use this as my template because I don't have to take off bones and shit yet, and make a new piece for it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing now. So when it comes to remaking stuff like this in steel, the first thing you should really do is make a CAD model, which is cardboard aided design, and after that, once you have that done, at least then you can take it apart, fold it out, flatten it, and transfer it onto steel. Makes the job a good bit easier. Okay, so now that we have the CAD model off the part, we can flatten it out, mark it out, and cut it out for making up this new piece. So that's pretty fucking simple. Okay, so here it is all transferred out onto the steel. So it looks good now, and I know it looks like a bit of a mess of just fucking lines every which way, but I know which ones to cut, so that's the most fucking important part. But yeah, I just cut this out now and it looked the best. Bend these return lads kind of first, because I don't think I'll be able to bend them as easy, or it won't bend as easy. Just fucking won't bend, I have to do it, fuck you. So I have it all folded up anyway, and it looks fairly good. Looks about right to the original one. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is try and just get my corners a bit neater, do a bit of fettling, and then start welding. Okay, so I have it all fettled in and tacked down a bit, so just going to go now and weld it up the rest of the way. Okay, so this is all welded up. It started a little bit. You just see it in it. But yeah, I think I got good penetration on it. But it welded. Oh yeah, looking good there. Still gonna go and weld it up from the back side as well, just because fucking diesel just finds a way. It just finds a way to get out, whatever it is about it. Okay, those welds are fairly good. They don't only go that hefty, as in not spot welded, because there's a good bit of weld underneath. Now the welder wasn't really that well set. Sure, it'll be alright. It'll be okay. I think it'll do. Do for this fucking yoke. Okay, so after a bit of grinding and a bit of beating, I think I have it out. Not too bad looking now. Looks good. Shape for his nice. Turned out really well. You can save it there. Okay, I suppose next I have to take this bung off. Now, of course, this tank is built in the 50s, so like, why would you use, you know, just a piece of steel and weld it on? That's too easy. What we should really do is make it out of brass, rivet it on, and then put an ass load. Now, I suppose this is probably done after the fact, but put an ass load of fucking solder over the whole lot. So yeah. Sorry, I stopped the filming there for a bit. I didn't want to embarrass myself on camera, but I got her. Got her off. Just had to do a bit of levering. It's very hard to get with them rivets, even though they're completely cleaned off. They're still a very, very tight fit. But yeah, I just got in at a corner and got it up a little bit, then got a big screwdriver in. She just popped straight off. Still incredibly hot. As you can tell by all the nice, lovely smoke that's blowing straight into my face. Definitely good for the lungs. Okay, so I have that cleaned up now. Came out lovely. Seems to be nice and flat too. It didn't bend it or anything like that when I was trying to take it off, so that's nice. So what I've done now is I've marked out the holes, and I'm going to drill them through, do all that. Okay, so I think I found a solution for these nuts. Fuck's sake, child. Yeah, so I found a solution for holding this plate, and instead of trying to have the nuts on the back side, I went for gonna weld these in afterwards, but basically I'm gonna go for studs rather than having a nut and then having a bolt coming up from this. So yeah, welded in them nuts now, and perfect, or not nuts, bolts. Make them studs up. Yeah, nice fit and all that. Looks okay from the back as well. I'd say that will seal up perfect. Okay, so I have this patch made up anyway and have it tacked in now. I'm actually after going a different route than I was originally going to take. Actually, one more thing I forgot to mention is when setting up a gap like this for a butt weld, what I like to do is tack it in. Oh, there's Mossy. Like to tack it in and then actually give it a run with a 1mm disc along the joint, just so that the weld penetrates the whole way through. Penetration. You're only melting two edges together, not two pieces of metal on top of each other. But all the rest, it's only 1mm gap all the way around, which should leave the welds fairly right. Yeah, all I have to do is stop fucking talking and start fucking welding. Alright, so that's all welded in now. Doesn't look too fucking bad. Seems to be fairly on the money. All I have to do now is grind her back, make it look pretty. So after grinding it back, as you can see, the finish is lovely. That's it, pretty much done. That's it for this tank anyway. All I have to do now is re-weld the bung. It was only soldered in, so I'm just going to weld it in instead. Okay, so now that we have it all painted up and all finished off, all the fittings on, that's going to pretty much do it for this episode of Major Issues. Sure, I don't know what's going to be the next one, but tune in for it anyway.